Hey everyone, I am doing a unboxing video. So this is going to be the first one I'm trying out. It will and should do great. Got my, my Amazon package here. Gonna avoid giving you all my address and everything. Don't want to get doxxed. What I ended up getting, or I might look at the camera. What I ended up getting was a new controller to play games with. So instead of using mouse and keyboard for every single game, that way, if one uses mouse or uses controller, I can switch to that. If it's mouse and keyboard only, I'll do that. I just know some games that I end up playing on the computer, they do better with controller sometimes, just because that's what they were optimized as. I got a Thunderobot. I'm not sure if you guys are a huge fan of that, but your boy got a Thunderobot. I got the G80 gaming, gaming controller. Going to, we're going to go ahead and open this here. Let's see if I can find anything that is good. I have this key here. So got a little key. I'm going to try to, I can just peel this off here. I ordered it the other day. I was playing Monster Hunter here. Looked like it was a good controller. I was doing a little bit of research on the alternative, like third-party controllers. I wanted something with a paddle. I was gonna get a PS5 controller, but those things were like $300. So we got this thing right here unlatched. You probably could have used scissors or a key or something like scissors if you didn't have if you don't want to use keys or anything, or you just want to slice right through it. I don't really have a good camera to show how to pull this off, but it like slides right off. So you can kind of just, once you lift it up, you can kind of just pull it up like this. And then we got this here, pulls off the top. And you have on the inside, this right here, move my OBS around. So you have the controller right here. We have the controller up top. Few extra, switches and pads, it looks like. And then we have, let's just go ahead and open it up. So, first thing I'm pulling out here came right off the top. Didn't mean to hit that there. Sorry guys, didn't mean to hit my mic. Didn't mean to hit my mic there. But you get like a little face cover. I'm assuming you can update the face cover of the Thunderobots, which is pretty cool. I got a black and purple one here. I really like black and I like purple. Born for gaming, it says that right on the front. This is a nice, feels pretty durable. Not gonna bend it too hard, feels pretty strong. I'm not putting my full force in here. I'm just gonna, testing it a little bit, seeing how a little weight behind my hands. Really strong. I really enjoy that. I'm gonna set that on my desk here. Throw away this little bag down here. Next, we're gonna pull off this piece right here. Actually, let's pull this piece down here off, since it wants to make its escape. So we're gonna unbag that. Ooh, looks like we have a little charging dock for the computer here, or for the controller here, so that way you can set it down, and it has like a C drive here in the back, and I have no idea what this button does, but it looks like you can press it, may switch the mode or do like a turbo charging or something like that. I'm gonna set that down over there. Now let's get to the meat. We're gonna open up the actual controller, or pull this thing out. Ignore the cheeses behind me. I was having a little snack. Okay, here's the controller. I'm pulling it out of the bag. I will say it does have a little bit of weight to the controller. Feels, I'll throw this bag into the top of the box here. This is what we get. I mean, I keep tapping the mic here, but you get this right here. So you get a black slate controller, it looks like. You probably looks like you can pop this off and replace this with this cover. I'm probably going to do that. And then we have RB. Oh, yeah, we have the RB, but the RB and LB, the triggers, and then it looks like it has an extra buttons up here. Looks like it has like a little connector here at the top. I'm not really sure what those are for. I'll probably end up going through any instructions if they have any in the box. Anything like that. Ooh, okay. So if you pull this up out of the box, I'm not done reviewing the controller, but if you pull it out, this is where the extra switches and D-pad and whatnot are. You can go ahead and pull that out. But if you open it up, it has a few components on the inside. So it has the user manual. It has a certificate of quality paper here. Then it also comes with a USB-C cable, so that way you should be able to connect directly to your device. And then it looks like it has this little piece here. This might be used to take off the controller, but as far as the controller, it feels nice. It is ABXY. I'm coming back from hanging out with my sister and my nephew, and I was trying to use the Nintendo controller, and the buttons were backwards, and it just kept throwing me off whenever I was playing. Kept bugging me, but me being old, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know Nintendo switched the controller layout. I've been on computer and PlayStation 4 for the last few years. But other than that, kind of give you more detail. It has these switches right here in the back. I'm not sure. Let me take these little carton things off. I'm not sure if it actually let's look into the user manual. I just know it has these little switches on the back here. Not really sure what they control just yet without playing. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. These lock your trigger. So the switches here, they let you kind of pull down like more fluidly. As you can hear, you might not be able to hear any noise, but then when you flip the switch for them, you can hear a click. Let's see. I don't know. You may not be able to hear it, but it has kind of like a click. The triggers are a lot stiffer. It feels good. It feels again. It has like a weight to it, so you know you're holding a controller, but it feels good. It has. I guess it has like two buttons here. Start and with the options. It has like its own pair button. I guess if you're gonna do Bluetooth, see it's trying to connect. It has a M here for modded. It also has a few other buttons here. I'm not really sure what some of these do yet. I will though once I get into the user management. But the thing is, the only thing I can think of this is for, I'm trying to figure out what this would be used for. I was trying to stick it in here, do some what is it? Play some operation. But if we look through, let's see, there's an English version of it. It is, yeah, we got the layout. Yeah, we got the home button here. We got menu. We got view. This is the capture button. We have a mod button. We have the D-pad. Oh, this is the FN button, so function. Okay. So that means, oh, cool. Hold on. There's a whole button on the back. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through this. So yeah, they got buttons on the back. They have a mode switch here on the back, so I guess this lets you switch between what kind of modes. You do have the switches here, which handle the triggers, and then you have two paddles in the actual like grip that you can modify. This is good to go over this. Phone stand slot. Okay. So this here, you can get a phone stand. I was trying to figure out what this right here is, but you can get a phone stand. You can connect your phone to it. So I guess if you play a lot of mobile games, you can connect your phone to the controller as well and play that way. That is pretty cool. Thing is that I want to do, the thing I want to do would be to remove the case. Let's figure out how to do that. See if it shows how in. Okay. If I want to switch, if I want to, okay, so if you have one of these controllers, we're gonna do a little too long to read or how to do this real quick. The thing is, if I want to use this with my computer, on the back, it has a setting. It says set the switch on the back of the controller to 2.4G. Insert the receiver into the docking station, which should be connected to the PC via a wire controller or directly into the PC's USB port. And then with the controller turned off, press home on it. Well, I wonder if this station thing will allow me to connect to this wirelessly. So let us experiment. I'm gonna unplug this USB here because we're gonna test this out. I turned it to 2.4G. You can see that at the back here. This little switch at the bottom, you need to make sure it's on the 2.4G slot. I'll figure out how to take the face of this off. Connected. Okay, putting this other box down. I have the C drive connected into my computer. And now I have the stand. It should have a nice little light like this. I'm gonna put that down as well as controller. Whenever you plug it in, it should have like this should be green. It'll probably move around. This should be green. The light at the bottom whenever it's charging. And then your home button here as well should be green. And then in the user manual, say with the controller turned off, press the home button to power it on. Hit the button. Okay, once the controller is connected, the LED and home button light will remain steady. All right, hear it in my headphones. I think it connected. I think we're on the 2.4 now. How do I check? Either way, I switch this to the 2.4. I made sure I had to connect it on this guy here. Little connector. Make sure to hit the little button here. Probably didn't have to do that, but whenever I took this off, it was on the right thing. It oh, it worked. We got it. You guys can't see it on my screen. Actually, let me see if I can turn it on. Once you get it working, you can hit the menu button and stuff and see. There we go. Let's go here. Y'all see this? Yeah, I'm using my controller. That's pretty cool. And it's wireless. So the only thing you need to have is the connector set up. To give a too long didn't read of what I did was I made sure my connector was set up. I just sat this bad boy right on top of it for a second and then kind of lifted it back up. But I also made sure on the back that the switch was like it was one over from the Bluetooth. If you have headphones in, you'll hear it like click. Excuse me, server burping. You want to have it all the way over to the left. You don't want it on the Bluetooth. You want it on the 2.4. And then once you do that, everything lets you set it up. So I wonder if there's anything else that I really need to do. I am here on This is I have a game bar up. I think this is for Windows. Kind of oh yeah, Windows and Xbox to show like what I'm doing. I'll probably need to figure out how to customize the buttons. That'll be cool. It's interesting that I have Steam up here right now. This is wild. It's like my computer's turned it into a console. But I'll keep you guys updated on this. Actually, last but not least, let's go over last form they gave us. So I set it down. Once you have your controller set up and say you want to change the face of it, they give you a sheet on how to do it. This is for joystick replacement. Looks like all you do is what does it say? Remove the magnetic cover and detach the lap. Okay, so this is a magnetic cover. I'm guessing you can just lift it up. Boom. And you can see what's inside here. This will let you use or replace the joystick with the other components that it has in case you don't like it. You do have these options in here. I'm not sure how they differ or what the difference is. Would need to play around with them to figure that out. But they are here in case you want to update your joysticks. But for me, I'm going to put the other magnetic face they gave me on here instead of the plain black one. And now I have a nice purple and black controller with a little design on it. It's a Thunderbot. We're born for gaming. We're all in. So it looks like if you want to change the key mapping of your device in the user manual, there is a QR code. I am not going to give it to you all. Well, mine at least. But I'm going to at least you know, do the QR code here. Taking me to gpcloud.smart dash, stuff sounds a little sus. It's like, do I really want this app on my device? Dude, this Keylinker app has a 2.1. Crazy. Dang, this stuff is scary. I'm gonna download Keylinker from the Google Play Store, not whatever thing they had me go to. So I gotta do Bluetooth, and I gotta pair with my Thunderbot. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. I feel like deadly. So if you go to the Google Play Store, I'm not gonna show you my phone really, but go to the Google Play Store and download Keylinker that way. Oh, I guess I gotta do Bluetooth. Come on now. I don't know how to pair this thing. This thing is sketchy as hell. App is jank as heck. Okay, there we go. So if you're doing the app, this is what it looks like. A little bad, but you have to make sure you're pairing your device when you run it, and then it will allow you to go through and repair everything. It hits you with a tutorial, so that way you have to kind of go through and change everything if you really want to. I just want. See, I don't even want the motor turbo. Okay, it says I need new firmware. Whoa! Make sure to update your firmware. If you don't, then you're probably gonna have a hard time. I'll be back when this thing is updated. All right, you've done the firmware update. It wants me to handle the left and right triggers, but I want to do the pads. Oh, they have macros. I don't need macros, buddy. I need the dang, but the pads. How do you update your the pads here? They have like R3, L3, up, down. I'm like, that's not what I even want. Crazy. I might even have to look this up myself. Okay, hold M. Okay, if you want to program your controller, you got to hold the M here and then any of the M1 through 4 buttons. And then when the controller vibrates or the light turns yellow, press the button to be programmed. Hold M1 and then when the controller vibrates, press the button to be programmed. And then press the target button. Okay, so then if that's the case. Okay, it worked. So now the pad is A. Okay, so then if I want to do it again, we're going to do M button, hold B, hit B, pad, then let's try it again. Okay. All right. We're good. So now my pads are controlled. I didn't even need this damn app. Dude, I'm about to delete it. Yeah, I'm about to delete this dang app. But I might need it for firmware. That's the only thing I'm scared about. I don't really want it, but we got it. Either way, what you do is you hold this button here and then one of the modded buttons. So one of these here or one of the pads. And then it'll vibrate in this color. This will change to yellow. This button color right here will turn yellow. Then what you'll do is you hit the button and then you hit wherever you need it to be changed. And then you pretty much just hit the button. You pretty much hold one of these buttons down till it vibrates, right? Hit the button you want it to be, then hit the modded button and then it changes it. Then you're good to go. So what I would give this out of 10 is probably a good 8 out of 10. Just because I don't like that you have to download that weird app to be able to get firmware and change the key binding. You can download it from the Play Store, but they do give you a QR code to download it from a website. I think that's weird. I don't really like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable, but other than that, the controller seems really nice, seems really strong and really durable. I do look forward to being able to play my games with it. Right now, I'm going to be playing Monster Hunter with this controller and being able to change the key bindings on this on the fly without, to make it comfortable for me. That'll be great. I'm definitely going to make these. I'm going to make use of it, and I look forward to more Thunderobot. Um, well, I call it Thunderobot. Um, I really like the controller. I like that you're able to change the face of it with the magnetic cover. Look forward to see what other items that you get. Kind of looks like an Xbox controller, but it is what it is. I like Xbox. I like PlayStation. I'm a PC gamer, and yeah, I'm still giving it an 8 out of 10 because of that app. If it wasn't for that app, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I like that it's wireless. I can just charge it, and we can go from there. So see y'all next time. That's my review.